If you want awesome products at great prices, check out the in the description. Hugh Kirsch's plight, a chilling microcosm of a systemic crisis. Hugh Kirsch's story isn't just about an eviction. It's a stark symbol of the devastating consequences of a crumbling adult social care system in the UK. His forced relocation is one of many, a surging wave of evictions sweeping vulnerable residents into a precarious existence, casualties of a funding crisis that's pitting cash-strapped councils against financially crippled care providers. Hundreds of contract disputes are erupting, leaving those most in need caught in a brutal crossfire. Kirsch, a non-verbal individual requiring constant, one-on-one care, carries the scars of past trauma, a testament to the failures of a system meant to protect him. His previous residence, a National Autistic Society home known as Mendip House, became a scene of systematic abuse, a horrifying account of neglect and cruelty inflicted upon its most vulnerable inhabitants. Kirsch and his fellow residents endured a relentless regime of taunts, bullying, and humiliation at the hands of a gang of controlling male staff. They're suffering a stark betrayal of the trust placed in the care system. The 2018 official inquiry into the Mendip House scandal painted a harrowing picture. Residents slapped, subjected to food throwing, forced to consume chilies, thrown into a swimming pool, and robbed of their meager possessions by the very people entrusted with their care. These weren't isolated incidents. They were part of a pattern of abuse, a chilling testament to the systemic failures within the system designed to safeguard vulnerable individuals. The inquiry's findings sent shockwaves through the nation, raising profound questions about accountability and the urgent need for sweeping reforms. Yet, despite the outcry, the underlying issues persist, and Kirsch's eviction serves as a painful reminder of the ongoing crisis. Now displaced and vulnerable, Kirsch's future hangs in the balance. His story highlights a deeper, systemic problem: the inability of local authorities to adequately fund essential social care services. Councils, facing immense budgetary pressures, are increasingly struggling to meet their legal obligations to provide the necessary care for individuals like Kirsch. This struggle isn't unique. It's a widespread issue manifesting in countless evictions and service disruptions. Kari Gersthamer, Chief Executive of Access Social Care, an organization providing vital legal support for individuals with social care needs, emphasizes the legal duty of councils. They are legally bound to meet the assessed and eligible social care needs of those under their care. This legal obligation, however, is increasingly strained by the financial realities of a system buckling under pressure. Gersthamer's words expose the chasm between legal responsibility and practical feasibility within a system facing a crippling funding gap. The financial fragility of care providers is a significant contributing factor to this crisis. A January survey of learning disability and autism care providers revealed a sector teetering on the brink of collapse. Many providers are struggling to remain viable, facing increasing costs while struggling to secure adequate fee increases from councils. The inability or unwillingness of councils to adjust fees to reflect the rising cost of providing high-quality care is pushing providers to the breaking point, jeopardizing the very existence of the services they provide. This financial squeeze translates directly into reduced staffing levels, compromised care quality, and ultimately, the displacement of vulnerable individuals like Hugh Kirsch. Kirsch's experience is far from an isolated incident. It represents a broader tragedy unfolding across the UK, a crisis demanding urgent attention and systematic reform. His case cries out for a fundamental restructuring of adult social care funding, ensuring adequate resources reach those who need them most and safeguarding vulnerable individuals from further harm. The human cost of this crisis is immeasurable, but stories like Kirsch's serve as a brutal wake-up call, compelling us to demand immediate and decisive action to prevent further tragedies and to ensure that those who require care are treated with the dignity and respect they deserve. The failure to address this crisis is not just a matter of policy, it's a moral imperative. The system must be reformed, and it must be reformed now, before more vulnerable individuals suffer the same fate as Hugh Kirsch. His story is a painful reminder of the devastating human consequences of inaction. The fight for adequate funding and systemic reform isn't just about numbers on a spreadsheet. It's about saving lives and protecting the most vulnerable members of our society. The time for change is now.